People watching in the VOD, we've been chatting for a bit, and I just remembered to hit record. We're just about to start the Kahoot, so you can, not have to listen to all my yammering. You just missed all my funny stories about drinking barium and whatnot, but, maybe I'll regale with you at some other time, okay? Here we go. I'm gonna play the game. Get ready. Hit the jabib. Ha! Organization 13 Quotes Kahoot by Ramg Sam. Let's see. Roxas responds, well, that's not very nice to this organization member calling him a nobody. Is it Axel, Larxene, Zexion, or Marluxia? Not Zalden, who's pictured there. Roxas, why are you here? Yeah, I did show my feet, so anyone watching in the VOD missed it. They were all up in the webcam. Let's see. Damn, I guessed Axel. I just figured in my head I pictured them talking and him being introduced to the concept of what a nobody is by Axel, but I guess it was Zexion. PJ's here. PJ, did you get in? Are you in the game? I can give you a sec if you want. PJ gets special privileges, obviously. Let me see who is new here. Butterfly Girl KMC. Hello, first time chat. All right, good. All right, PJ's in. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's a day's quote, so that was never going to happen for me. I'm in 79th. Ooh, tied with steak dinner. All right, we got Replica Xehanort. We got Unhinged Vodka. We got Vincent. We got Hainer Somlet. And we got No Frowning. Wow, what a cavalcade of top 5 here. Amazing. Number 2. Whose display of emotion prompts Zalden to ask, when was the last time any of us felt anything? Demix's hesitance to kill Sora, Axel's hesitance to kill Roxas, Luxor's excitement at determining Sora's fate, or Cyax's friendship with Axel. I can see the scene in my head, but I can't think of what they're talking about. Reach Peach? Thank you for the follow. Damn. Oh, yeah, because Demix is what does he say? Because they're all in the round room, right? And Demix goes, yeah, whatever, and we can swoop in if needed, or something like that, and then Zalden responds to that. Is that what it is? Also, Triforce Riku, get them funds! Thank you so much for the 5 months, Triforce Riku. Appreciate that. Alright, yeah. For some reason I thought it was... So that must be... Is that towards the middle? No, because Demix is dead at the middle. They don't meet right before the 1000 Heartless. So that must be right at the beginning. Where... And then that scene ends with Gentlemen, the warrior of the Keyblade is about to embark on a new adventure. Something like that. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Well, I biffed that one too. I'm still in 79th. Swah. We got Replica Xehanort. We got Vincent, Unhinged Vodka, and Just Nobody. Okay, well that's not very nice. Number 3. Luxor tells Sora that the black box contains hope, a heart, nothing, or untold wisdom. But not a wild card. You've earned it. Not that. That's not in there. I mean, it could be. It could be a copy. It could be a holographic wild card. I feel pretty good about this. It is Hope. That's right. This was in the Caribbean when they meet on the ship, and I feel like Sora's Hope, what are you hoping for? Or something like that. And a heart is what's in the actual box in the Caribbean. Black box obviously is not actually in the Caribbean. Davy Jones' heart is in the one that Vexen's this is the wrong thing. It's actually a literal heart. What the fuck? It's not nothing, and it's not untold wisdom. That's a good guess, though. There's a good fake answers there. All right, first one I got right there, and I'm in 27th. We got Replica Xehanort, Vincent, Just Nobody, and PJ. And we also got a follow from formerly Scarfman, the artist formerly known as Scarfman. Thank you. All right, number 4. In Zexion's first scene in Recom, he reports that he smells 2 visitors. The first he identifies is... Maleficent, Sora, Riku, or Diz. I feel like I got this. I feel like I knew what it was before I saw the answers here. I like that the smells. There's a lot of smelling, a lot of sniffing. Oh, it's Perk. Hello. What's going on, Perk? You can still join in if you use the code in the bottom right, on Kahoot.it. Yeah, it's Maleficent. He goes, the first of which was Maleficent, and the other one is strikingly similar to the Superior, which is Riku. I guess Riku and Xemnas use the same cologne. But yeah, I don't think Zexion ever sniffs Sora or Diz. If he does, he keeps it to himself. He writes it down in his smell diary and never shares that with the audience. So, But yeah, is that the smell of darkness thing? Is that like a translation thing? Like, is that like, you know, when we're translating from Japanese to English, is it literally smell? Like, is that, I don't know if anybody's familiar with like how the original lines go in Japanese recon, but like, is it more like an aura thing or a feeling, or is it literally like smell? Like it's a sniffing thing? Does anybody know? I feel like I've heard that it's something more like sense. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I didn't mean to do that, but yeah, there you go. I think darkness smells like musk. I think I've discussed this actually with Keynote on the Answer Report podcast, which will be coming out this week. You know, musk. Your dad's cologne is famously an answer I've suggested. So, egg of dog thing that smells like bitch. You know, the easily identifiable scent of bitch. Okay, it's Maleficent, and she's stanky. She smell. All right, no movement on the top 5. I am now in 14th. We got number 5. When fighting alongside Marluxia in Cage 3, Marluxia tells Larxene to stop playing. She responds... Wow, I have no idea what this is. You're getting on my nerves? What's the matter? Really, do we have to do this? Or, yeah. I have no idea what this is even referring to. Are these battle quotes when you're fighting the two of them and Luxord in the graveyard, I guess? It has to be, right? It's... Yeah, that's... I feel like I kind of process of elimination it. I did get it. Because I feel like these other 3 ones are like battle quotes that she'll say directly to Sora. I definitely remember her saying, "You're getting on my nerves," and "What's the matter?" And then maybe "Really do we have to do this?" is like a start of battle quote. But I had no idea they like talk to each other. I'm sure I've heard it, but I just kind of like went one ear out the other because it's so loud and chaotic during the fights. Okay, cool. Ramsam says, "I got it." Cool. I'm in 11th now. I'm 36 points behind Otto. And let's see. We got Replica Xehanort, Vincent, just nobody, and no frowning. All right. Here we go. You got a hype train? Oh my god, we did it. I didn't even realize we had one going. But I won this guy. It's, is that an owl? Is that an angry owl? Oh my god. I feel like I know somebody that would really relate to that emote, but it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. An angry owl. I don't know. Okay, moving on. We got number 6. Zexion responds to Vexen, calling his name repeatedly in 2FM by saying... Lamau, dude, shut up. Yes, Vexen. Nice to see you too, Vexen. Or right here, what is it? I do love this whole... There's Owls. I wasn't sure if Owls was here. Boom, 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 boom. I'm pretty sure it's Lamau. Get Vexen off my screen. It is. Right here, what is it? Yeah. Those are... I could definitely see Zexion saying blue or yellow, and probably red. I mean, you never know. But yeah, right here, what is it? And that's when Vexen is looking for Xemnas. That's the exclusive 2FM scene in the middle of the Thousand Heartless battle. There you go. We got a little bit of movement. We got Vincent has moved up to number 1 to dethrone Replica Xehanort. All right, I'm in 8th. I'm 431 points behind PJ. All right, number 7. Roxas learns about the Castle Oblivion casualties from Demix, Zaldin, Xigbar, Syx. As soon as I clicked it, I was like, oh, that might not be right. Damn. Actually, it could be. I would believe any of these. It's another days thing again, so it's always gonna be tough for me on those. Shit, it was Xigbar. I actually guessed Zaldin, and then I was like, oh wait, no, it's Syx. But I was gonna be wrong regardless. So yeah, Xigbar. I feel like I can picture it. Like they're in the gray area, right? And I guess that's where most of the conversations between the org members take place. But that's got to be where it happens. Yeah. For some reason, I thought it was Zaldin, but there you go. Demix and Zaldin are discussing it, and then Xigbar tells Roxas. Okay, so they all kind of talked about it, except for Syx says, "Get to work, fucker." All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Now I'm in 15th. And we got Replica Xehanort, Vincent, no frowning, and just nobody. Is that just James, but just nobody now? Is that who? I'm just not picking up on that. Number 8. When Luxord is defeated in battle in Cage 3, he says... Impressive, I lose, you play the game quite well, or I fold. I could believe 3 of these, I think. God, I was confident going into this, and now I feel like I'm not even going to be on the podium. Let's see. Damn, I was between yellow and green. I said you play the game quite well. He definitely says... He might say all of these at some point. Maybe some of these are from 2. You play the game quite well. That's got to be somewhere. KH2, yeah, that makes sense. Yellow's KH2. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely beaten him more in 2 than 3 at this point, so that's probably why I gravitated towards that. Well, alright. Now I'm in 20th. Still, I'm 31 points behind Otto. We got... Okay, the only movement we have is Unhinged Vodka, now in 5th, to displace Just Nobody. Alright. Kino's right behind me. Zigbar tells Zexion in 2FM that he had this member taken his place for the day. Lexius, Vexen, Axel, or Zalden. I think I'm pretty sure on this. I had to, like, have Zigbar's voice playing in my head and say all 3 of these names. And I think I got it. You're a sham! Kid Core stickers. Yeah, it's Lexius. Because I know that he says... Well, at first I thought this question was going to be like, who did Zigbar just recruit in this scene? And it was Mars something. But he also says, I, Lexius, take my place for the day. So yeah, that's how I launched with that one out. Oh, okay, he was supposed to go with Zalden. There you go. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that. Now I'm moving up. Because I'm in 13th now. And I'm just going to stick there just for, you know, just for the thematic quality. It's all on purpose. Okay, 10. The first word Sayak speaks to Sora in 2FM. I'm still deciding. I just decided, like, with like 3 seconds left. I'm sorry I didn't get to read them. Okay, and I'm glad I took the time because I got it. Wow, when is that? I guess that has to be in the Sandlot, right? Doesn't he say you're doing well, though? Doesn't he go, you're doing well? I feel like that, I mean, I guess not directly to Sora, it's more like to... Isn't that like... I don't know, I feel like he says that, it's gotta be the Sandlot where he says blue. But I was looking for you're doing well, because that's what I always thought was his first line to Sora, when they're all kind of, they're all, like, ganging up on him when he's, in, Hollow Bastion. But I guess it's not, like, directly to Sora, it's maybe more so to, like, Donald and Goofy, or... I don't know. He definitely says all of these. I can see him going, don't let your guard down, pointing. But yeah, okay. And then, I guess, is Red also at... A little bit of a stutter there. I think we're good now. Red was at 1,000 Heartless right after that, maybe. And then Green was probably also there. I don't know. Sayax, he's an enigma. It's, you know, he's like that, the inner mechanisms of Sayax's mind. It's like the milk carton falling over. 5th place. Replica Xehanort. No frowning, just nobody. Oh, the Red was in the Sandlot, okay. And Unhinged Vodka. Let me get my, if you're on mobile and you don't tap your screen frequently, it'll boot you out when you gotta reload. Alright, number 11. Whose death is never explicitly discussed after the fact by fellow organization members? Zalden, Marluxia, Demyx, or Zexion. Well, yeah, I guess we're pulling from 2 and Recom here. I think I got it. Because this was the name that popped into my head before I even saw the answers. Yeah, Zalden. Because Zalden dies at Beast Castle, and there's no, like... There's no organization content between, like, Beast Castle and, like, going back to Twilight Town. At the very end, so there's no like opportunity for them to meet and talk about that. Demyx, they have a scene in the round room right after 1,000 Heartless, and Zalden actually says, and you will share Demyx's fate. And Marluxia and Zexion, their deaths are both referenced in Recom, I think, so there you go. Wait, who, I guess who talks about Zexion's death? Because Axel kills Zexion with Repliku. I don't know. Maybe they mention it later. Or maybe in Days, probably. Axel to Sayax. Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I was going to say, like, there's no one left in Castle Oblivion to talk about it, but then they go back to the world that never was in Days. There you go. Cool. It is Replica Xehanort, no frowning, PJ, and just nobody, and I am in 12th. All right, let's see. Number 12. Per their Days Secret report, this member deduced that Axel was following orders from Sayax in Castle Oblivion. Oh boy. Xigbar, Zexion, Luxord, or Vexen. I'm just trying to think. Who deduced that Axel was following orders from Cyax in Castle Oblivion? Damn! I was thinking it had to have been someone that didn't die at Castle Oblivion, because, like, you would think that, if Zexion knew about that, he might have been a little more wary of Axel and not let himself get murked. So yeah, I guess Xigbar, actually. I was between Xigbar and Luxord, so I didn't consider either of the comm people, because I figure, like, when did they have time to write the report? I guess, I don't know how long they were at Castle Oblivion. I guess a couple of weeks, right? A week or two if you go by days, because you can actually chart when Axel leaves and when he comes back. But, like, my logic was that, man, if you're in Castle Oblivion, you're like, I think Axel might be, like, double dipping here, then, you know, you would think that you would maybe stay away from Axel. You just know too much. Alright. Moving on. We got Replica Xehanort, PJ, Just Nobody, and No Frowning, and I am back in 13th. I think the run's over for me. When Vexen says, you should just learn to be quiet, he is talking to, that's easy money, Roxas, Demyx, Larxene, or Axel. Is that to affirm my intellectual prowess and invest in my research? I definitely know this one. Bum, bum, bum. Super easy quiz. It's all about reaction time. Yeah, I like the idea of that. Yeah, it is Larxene. This is actually featured in my Axel dissociates video. It's when they're in it's in Recom, and Axel and Larxene are talking to Vexen, and Axel's standing back and he disassociates. So yeah, Vexen is saying that to Larxene. There you go. We got no movement. And I am now in 11th. I'm behind Fat Mallard Elvis, 107 points. All right, 14. Once the party arrives in the world that never was in Cage 2, Xemnas' first words are... Yes, Kingdom Hearts, rejoice and feast on these hearts we offer very soon. I was wondering who would dare interfere with my Kingdom Hearts, but weakness has the power to awake that which is dormant. I could see any of these being right. Yeah, I said very soon, because I guess I was thinking that... No, because I think when I might have just had the wrong logic there. I think when Cyax asks, like, can I end this charade? I think Xemnas says indeed. He doesn't say very soon, so... I think the green one is actually before they arrive, because that's referencing Roxas waking up. It must be... I want to say it must be like right, because it's right after Axel dies, so they're in betwixt and in between. So that scene might play as they're like going into the portal into World That Never Was, into the city. And Yellow obviously is like actually speaking directly to Sora. Or no, he's actually talking to Ansem the Wise when he's blowing up the thing with the encoder. Oh, Xemnas' Kingdom Hearts ready yet? Very soon. Yeah, there you go. And who asked that to him, PJ? Is that, I'm guessing it's Cyax, right? Xemnas is jamming the Kingdom Hearts solo before Cyax. Okay, there you go. So it was a Cyax conversation I was thinking of, but it was a different one. Okay, I'm in 12th. It says, dust myself off, greatness awaits. I don't know about that. We got a little movement there. Just Nobody has swapped places with PJ. Okay, number 15. In Days, who calls Roxas an idiot? Zaldin, Vexen, Axel, or Larxene? It's better than be called Rucksack. I'd rather be called an idiot than Rucksack. There's all sorts of ways you can go with this. Rude? Banana. Look at Pence. Damn. Wait, did I guess? No, I guess Zaldin. I knew Larxene was like too obvious. That was like totally trying to throw you off. I was like, maybe Axel says it as a joke, but I even think like that's too harsh as even for Axel and Roxas and Shield. Like I don't think they would call each other an idiot even as a joke. And I thought maybe Zaldin like out on a mission with Roxas called him an idiot. I was one of two people who said Zaldin. That's crazy. Apparently it was Vexen. Yeah, I have no chance on these Days ones. Yeah, okay. We got a lot of movement there. Replica Xehanort, No Frowning, PJ, and Just Nobody. All right, number 16. Who said it? You must understand, our ultimate objective is not to clash with the light. We seek to complement it. Cyax, Xemnas, Zexion, or Marluxia. I really had to think on that one. guessing it has to be a... Is it a KH3 quote? Okay, yeah, I had a feeling because it's not as, like, burnt into my brain yet because it's just not been out as long. But I'm guessing Marluxia says it, and I did guess it. I was between Xemnas and Marluxia. It almost seemed like... I was like, that if Xemnas was ever going to say that, it would have been at the end of KH2, at the Altar of Naught. But I was like, no, that's not... He doesn't say that. Marluxia must say it in Kingdom of Covid to... Like, when he first shows up. Because there's no other time for Marluxia to really talk to or to explain that to Sora or anybody. Yeah, okay, there you go. Alright, I'm in 12th. We got no movement. PJ's on a streak, though. Number 17. When Xion stops Xemnas from killing Axel in KH3, the first thing he says to her is... I think I got that. We only need his heart in order to forge the key. We do not need his soul. Useless puppet. Changing sides again. Or, oh, that's right, you were friends. Then you take his life. You were friends. Xion has vanished again. Vanish. Yeah, I definitely got this one. Changing sides again. That's when she's got the she's holding the ethereal blade and you can like see the smoke coming off. And Xemnas looks down at her and says that. And then Xion says, "We need him alive. You know that." I think that's it. Cool. Looks like most people got that one. Boom, boom. I am in 12th still, and we have no movement on the board. Number 18. Which of the following does Axel not punctuate with a got it memorized in KH2? Okay. Syx's name, Kyrie's in Castle Dungeon, if you have a dream don't wait act, or his own name. I feel like I got this. When the fuck does he say yellow? when does he say that? If you have a dream don't wait act in KH2? What? Oh, you're right. I guess he does. I have like no memory of that, but on Destiny Islands, yeah, that seemed like it threw me off because some of these are in because Syx's name and his own name are not in quotes. I was like, what? That sounds like a fucking like thing that my mom would like put above the living room, like on a little wooden sign that she got off of like Pinterest or something. I did not get that memorized. I was gonna say Kyrie's in the castle dungeon because like he definitely doesn't say it after that, but I was like, I don't think he even ever says if you have a dream don't wait. It sounds so like wine momish. That's crazy. Okay, well, I fucked that one up pretty badly. I'm in 15th now. Okay. We got Replica Xehanort, PJ, no frowning, oh no, sorry, just nobody, and then ah. Okay, and As If is back in the game. Number 19. In 2FM, the first organization member to refer to Sora as Roxas is... Well, Zaldan, Xigbar, Syx, or Demyx, the fact that it's being specified that it's 2FM made me guess something that I probably would not have guessed otherwise, if that makes sense. Damn it. I was going to go with Demyx but the 2FM threw me off. I was like, is there an extra scene? Is there an extra scene where Demyx says Roxas instead of Sora? Because chronologically, if we're just going by 2, I'm thinking, well, go to the underworld, and I think Demyx refers to Sora as Roxas. Before or after the first fight with the water clones. I don't think Xigbar says it in Hollow Bastion. I was kind of stuck there too. I went with Syx because I was thinking maybe there's like a round room scene where he says that. So why'd you say 2FM? Why'd you throw me off? It's fucking rude. I was like, well, if it's 2, then it's definitely Demyx. But the fact that there's an FM here, I feel like it's got to be something else. Tricky bastard. All right, Unhinged Vodka is now in 5th, and I'm in 17th now. Okay. All right, moving along. Number 20. In 2, which organization member's first conversation with Sora happens the latest in the game? First combo with Sora, latest in the game. Oh, man. It could be any of these. I'd believe it. I don't think it's one of them, but I'll try to logic it out. Ah, fuck. Okay. Oh yeah, because Luxord never talks to Sora. Oh, I'm so stupid. I thought for some reason Luxord appeared in the first Port Royal, but that's obviously only in the second one. That's the Grim Reaper one. By my logic, I think I voted Axel? And I already forgot what I voted for. But the first with Xemnas would technically be at Hollow Bastion. Zaldin would be second Beast Castle visit. There's no other one-on-one there. Axel would be first or second Hollow Bastion visit, like Thousand Heartless Hollow Bastion, and then Luxord would be the furthest one out. Yeah, damn it, that was stupid of me. I totally forgot that Luxord was the second visit, not the first one. Okay, and we got in fifth. Number 21. Which organization member's name is never uttered by a Disney character in Cage 2? Never uttered by a Disney character. And some of them do say it? Oh, because, right. Saïx, Xemnas, Zaldin, or Axel. I had to go through all of them and think. Goofy's got a real look there. Yeah, okay. For a sec, I was like, I'm thinking of like world-specific Disney members and not like Donald and Goofy. Like, obviously, Donald definitely says Axel. Donald or Goofy might say Xemnas. But I'm thinking like, what, like fucking Aladdin is talking about Xemnas, and then I realized Donald and Goofy are a thing. I know Beast says Zaldin for sure, and then I couldn't think of anybody who said Saïx. Looks like most people got that too. Alright, I'm in 19th behind Tetsuya Nomura himself. Look at that. It took way too long to answer that. Alright, no movement. Number 22. Lexis' first bit of advice to Vexen and Zexion regarding Riku is to use him to defeat Sora, convince him to embrace the darkness, wait and see what develops, or use Repliku to defeat him. I think I got this. I feel like I knew it before I saw the answers, but that's led me astray before. Okay, yeah, because I can definitely hear and see the big close-up on Lexius going, we wait to see what develops, and then the scene ends. It's probably like his first or second scene. I guess he probably, entertains all of these, or at least all of the basement crew kind of dabble in this idea, all the other answers here. But yeah, that's the very first thing he advises, so there you go. Okay, no movement there on the leaderboard. I am in 19th still. Looks like my run's definitely dead. That sucks. All right, 23. When Zigbart says, those are bold words coming from you, who is he referring to? What? I can't see the thing! All right. Xion, Demyx, Roxas, or Sora? I feel like I have a good idea of what this is. Bum, 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 bum. It is Demyx, yeah. I feel like Zigbart says that... I don't know, now because I'm thinking... Well, I got it, but it was like, they're in the round room for sure. And I think Demyx he says like, we'll just wait around, and then if we need to jump in, if need be, we'll do it. I think Zigbart says that in response to that from Demyx. Those are bold words coming from you. But yeah, it's definitely in Cage 2, right? There you go. Cool. Finally, I got another. No movement there, and I'm in 18th. I got a huge gap between me and everybody else here. All right, 24. Who said it? When Kingdom Hearts is ours, we can exist fully and completely. Is it Zaldin, Xemnas, Luxord, or Saïx? You got Xemnas raising the roof. I feel pretty confident. There's a very similar quote said by somebody else, if I am correct. Yeah, it's Zaldin. I knew Saïx was the decoy, because Saïx says something very similar later. He says, we can truly, finally exist. But Zaldin says that in Beast Castle, I believe, probably the second visit. When Kingdom Hearts is ours, we can exist fully and completely. Something like that. I want to say he's saying it like as he's standing on the balcony or something, talking down to them. I want to say it's Beast Castle, but I could be wrong. But yeah, Saïx definitely the fake answer. Yeah, my Zaldin is no bueno. All right, I'm in 16th now at least. Let's see. Last question. 25. Which of the following does Isa not call Lee in BBS? Lazy, lame, loser, or laughable? Look at them just chilling. Bum, bum, bum. PK Varia, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Bum, bum. Yeah, great final question. Great to end on memorized from BBS. My favorite scene. I definitely got it. Yeah, lazy. He goes loser, lame, laughable. Never calls Axel lazy. You know, you can't fault Axel. for ever being lazy. He's a man of initiative, you know? He's killing folks, you know? You can't be a lazy murderer. So yeah, there you go. We did it. Yeah, I did very poorly. I've definitely done worse. I got 14th is where I ended. I got the Shion spot, the honorary Shion spot in this organization quiz. But I think I've done I think I ended up in like the 30s on either the KH2 or 3 quiz. So yeah, but Ramsam, thank you so much for making this quiz for us. Let's see our results here. Let's see what we got. Number 3, 20 out of 25 for Just Nobody. Congratulations, Just Nobody. We got 22 out of 25 for PJ. Good job, PJ. And 24 out of 25. Look at this. It is Replica Xehanort. Wow. It's only fitting that the replica of Xehanort knows. And Vincent in 5th and no frowning in... Or sorry, Vincent in 4th, no frowning in 5th. Only fitting that Xehanort would know all of his vessels and what they were saying. You know, they were all meant to hold a part of him. So he's got to keep track of what they're talking about. So it all makes sense. Thank you for the 100 bits, Ruthie, as I was yammering there. I gotta hit the Jabib. Ha! Again, everyone, Ramsam took time out of their day to make this for us, so give Ramsam some thanks for some good old Kahoot fun here for this first hour of the stream. Yeah, another hit the Jabib. I lost Jabib, you know? Sometimes you lose and you still gotta hit the Jabib. I got 14th. What can you do? I was like, man, this is gonna be mine. I fucking crushed the first one, but this one was definitely, this was critical level 1, you know? Alright, let's see what we got here in terms of, alright, 40%, 8 difficult questions. Hardest one was, whose display of emotion, Prom Zaldan. Yeah, I got that one wrong. We got Luxord in the KH3 battle, yeah. That trick question with Sykes and Zaldan. That's not very nice. The Day's Report, the Idiot, Sykes' first words, Zemnis' yeah, I feel like I got most of these ones wrong. I literally only got this one, I think, out of these hard questions. So I definitely did not fare well against the difficult ones. But yeah, very, very fun time. Appreciate that from Ramsam. I got Pet the Presto. All right, folks, we're switching over to Birth by Sleep. Let's get that running here as I close out the Kahoot. But yes, if you do need to hop out or you're just here for the Kahoot, I appreciate you for stopping by. We'll probably have another one. Actually, I think I might not have any prepared for Thursday at the moment. So if anybody does want to make some, we haven't done one on Dream Drop or Chain of Memories, fucking Union Cross if you're into that sort of sadism. All sorts of voice actors. There's all sorts of possibilities. Keyblades, anything. Melody Memory, another KH1 one. Yeah, and if anyone has already done Kahoot on something, there's no stopping you from doing a sequel to it. Just, you know, go watch the VOD for the first version and don't have, like, repeat questions. But yeah, I think I currently don't have anything in the queue. So if you do want to have a Kahoot on Thursday, I mean, I could try to make one if I don't get any sent to me. I've had, like, a queue of, like, 3 or 4 usually, but I think I've finally run dry there. But yeah. I'm more than willing, as long as it's, like, you know, well researched and doesn't contain any inappropriate things, then I would love to play it on stream. But it was our wedding day. No, we're moving over to Birth by Sleep. Aqua's got a date with Zach. But yes, if you need to hop out, I do appreciate that you stopped by to play with us. But we'll be doing some Birth by Sleep for the next couple of hours. But we'll be back on Thursday at 6 if you do need to leave. So there you go. Let's get this going. And I'm going to split the recording once I get booted up here.